Hey everybody, this is John Q from ComicWow coming to you from San Diego Comic-Con 2014. I have a special guest with us here today, Gene St. Jean. How are you?
Okay, man. How you doing?
I am well. Gene, you are a sculptor of many different things. You brought one here today, but we're going to get into that in a little bit about what you do, where you've been, and where you've come from. Tell us what recently, or what your studio's doing exactly.
My most recent work is with Diamond Select Toys. I developed Marvel Select Carnage for them. I'm doing the lion's share of their Batman 1966 mini busts and banks. I'm also developing their Kill Bill action figure line, their Sin City action figure line, and Universal Monsters, as well as, a variety of Femme Fatales figures and pretty much whatever comes down the pipeline for these guys.
And we see that you brought one of your monsters with you today. Tell us a little bit about this and what went into it, like where you started making it and how.
Well, Creature Replica evolved out of my own interest in cryptids and cryptozoology and monsters in general. An opportunity came up late last year to develop an actual toy line where I could basically take whatever ideas I had and combine them with mythology and native folklore and create a bunch of action figures that would be in basic scale with 6 and 7 inch toy lines. So a lot of what I'm basing my depictions of the creatures off of are Native American stories and also witness reports, and then kind of interweaving some of my own aesthetic into it.
When you've been into this for quite some time, you used to work for Todd McFarlane, then you started your own studios. Where can people find you? But what can they find at your studios that they can get, that they can either contact you about and say, hey, I want this, and then can somebody call you up and say, hey, I'd like this, or do they have to be a company and license?
It kind of depends. I do a small amount of commission work. It's pretty rare though, because I'm generally swamped year round with Diamond Select, DC Direct. I do some work for Mez. I occasionally do things for Gentle Giant. So I don't have a lot of time for sort of extraneous projects, but the opportunity is there. But it's kind of rare. And as far as things directly through me, this type of product would be one of the few things, but even this is going to be handled by Diamond. So in general, the lion's share of my work goes through major companies. That's how I make my living.
So if you could let us know where we can get a hold of you and send you fan mail, have questions for you, your website, Twitter handle if you do that as well.
The easiest place is through Facebook. I'm on there all the time. They can look up my name, my personal page. I have a studio page, and then there's also a Creature Replica page. If that's tricky for you to find, if you Google my name in a name search, you'll either get pictures of my diamond work or you'll get churches up in Quebec. So exclude the churches. The rest of the stuff is me.
Yeah, you don't look like a church to me, so... what do you have coming out? Is there anything that you have coming out in the future that you want to let us know about that we need to watch for?
Imminently, I think, well, actually, Sin City Series 1 comes out. I think it's next week. Okay. I did all of those for Diamond. And then I think the next thing is October. The next wave of Universal Monster comes out, which is the New Creatures, Son of Frankenstein, and the Van Helsing that I designed for Diamond. And by that time, I think the second mini bust in the Batman 66 series should be out, which will be Robin.
That'll be great. Well, you heard it right here from the man himself, Gene St. Jean. This is John Q. Gene, we really appreciate you coming and just talking to us for a few and bringing one of your creatures with us and letting us know what's going on. Right on, brother. So I'd like to thank you very much. This is John Q. and Gene St. Jean from Comic-Con 2014 in San Diego, and we'll catch you later.